YouTube squad, Semen Retention Gang, my spiritual family, me and my raspy ass voice. What's going on, people? Man, can't catch a break. I told y'all I hit myself in the Adam's apple with a barbell doing a clean. I'm about to go do some more of that. Hopefully I don't do that again. And then they've been, spraying their stuff in the skies and doing their controlled burns and anywho, and I keep flapping my big ass jaws, so the throat's been getting used a little bit. All right, so what I want to talk about in this video, and make this one quick, there's a saying. I heard this from one of my mentors in the holistic health field. I don't know if he coined this or if he heard this somewhere, but it's a good one. He says that your yes has no value until you learn to say no. A lot of people have a hard time saying no, and this is a guy that's been working in the health and coaching field for, I think, over 40 years now, something like that. He's worked with a lot of like famous athletes, celebrities, and you name it. He's seen a lot. He knows a lot. He knows a thing or two. And he's definitely noticed over the course of his practice, it's a very common phenomenon. A lot of people have a hard time saying no to things because they're afraid of being generally discluded. I think that's the most common thing that gets us to kind of like say yes to things that maybe we really don't want to be doing, or getting us into situations we don't really want to be in, working jobs we don't really want to work, maybe dating people we don't really want to be dating, having friendships we really don't want to be having, or maybe you stay involved in these things past the point of them serving you. You're in this friendship because you're in this friendship. That's just how it is. You guys are just friends, and it's weird. It'd be weird to leave it, so you just kind of stick around, even though like on some level part of you doesn't resonate anymore and is ready to move on. A lot of times we avoid just saying no. Hey, you want to hang out? No, I think I'm gonna chill tonight, that kind of thing. Or in my experience, saying no to work opportunities, I have a really hard time with that, especially being that I've in the past struggled a lot when it comes to finances and managing my money and all of that. So now that I'm on this different trajectory in life, I'm on this different path, I'm trying to make sure that if I'm offered an opportunity to make money, that I do it, that I don't find some way out of it, and that I don't sell myself short, and that I go for work that is going to pay me fairly. I'm not going to take the easier job because it pays less. I'll sign up for the more responsibility or the harder job, or take on more work in order to make sure that I'm moving forward financially in life. But there's a limit to that. It comes at a certain point. You can overwork yourself to the point where you're actually not setting yourself up to be successful financially, because you're just sort of burning yourself out, and it's not a sustainable system. So at some point we all have to find that balance for ourselves, like the hustle and grind to like take time to recover balance. The gym, if you have a physical exercise program in your life, if you train anything like that, I find things like this really helpful. There's so many analogies that come from the gym for me that apply to this stuff. It's when it comes to overtraining, for example, like if I spend too much time in the gym, I'll actually get weaker. But if I spend too little time in the gym, I'll get weaker. There's that sweet spot where I'm pushing myself, I'm grinding, but I'm leaving just enough gas in the tank that I can come back and do it again, and that I can stay consistent over a period of time. And that's where the results really come in. So that, I think, applies to anything in life that we're trying to achieve, whether that be success in the workplace, in a relationship, on a project, a personal project, business project, whatever it is. Finding that balance, I think, is key to our long-term success, because anything that, any great achievement in life is generally something that's going to take time. It's going to take, repeated effort over a long period of time. It's not something that's going to happen quickly. A lot of people are sort of conditioned to think that there's a way to get rich quick. There's a way to, these quick fixes we're sort of conditioned into. As retainers, we are definitely leaving that sort of mentality of quick fixes, and we're much more focused on development, developing ourselves, developing things in life, creating new opportunities for ourselves, putting in work on a daily basis, not expecting the results to be quick. So yeah, you guys, I had to take a whole weekend off from work, man. I could have been in there making however much money, but at a certain point I had to say to myself, you know what, at a certain point it's not worth it for me to be this burnt out. I'm like getting burnt out to the point where like I'm avoiding, I don't want to be around people at all anymore, and it's like almost like getting to the point where it's like affecting my health. So it was very difficult for me to just tell my employers, and it was fine. They were all cool. They're all really cool, and they really appreciate and respect me. But it was very difficult for me to just ask for that time. Just say, you know what? I think I really need to take a weekend off. I'm feeling like I'm getting burnt out. I need to take some time to just kind of like rest. It was really hard for me to ask for that, but I did it, and I'm glad I did it. And now that it's been like a weekend off, I'm starting to feel like I'm kind of getting a little pep back in my step. And yeah, money, it's a bitch. But hey, it is what it is. All right, you guys, I'm gonna let you get on to your holy mission here on earth as a divine spirit in this crazy, crooked ass, weird simulation that we're coexisting in. I'll let you get back to that whole thing. All right, peace.